Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, there are several school of thoughts when it comes to this issue of Rigathi Gachagua. There are people who believe that this whole thing is just another drama that is meant to make Kenyans forget about ADANI. And talking about ADANI, I tend to agree with what Senator Okiya Omtatah, the Busia senator, said when he reminded people to not to be deflected from the issue of ADANI. And he literally tried to beg people not to lose focus on this matter of ADANI. Now, again, talking about ADANI, I want to take you to a reaction that was made by Dr. Barack MULUKA during JK Live interview. And Barack MULUKA said something which I tend to agree with him. And he was asking a very pertinent question that who is this ADANI that cannot run away? And he even went to an extent of insinuating that there could be the presence of a black ADANI.
When you hear ADANI, ADANI may have an Asian face, but ADANI is a Kenyan. ADANI sits somewhere in powerful places in this country. Otherwise, ADANI would have run away by now. We say of the burglar that he comes, he breaks the window, he tries to come in, and he doesn't manage. You see him before he breaks through the window. He runs away. But who is this ADANI who cannot run away? You know, we are telling him, ADANI, we have seen you. And then we are seeing justification from high places, on X platform, on Facebook.
Mind you, when you hear the name ADANI, you are always the first country that your mind runs to is India, because we all know that ADANI comes from there. But who is this ADANI that can't run away, despite the fact that there are a lot of contention here? People are not in agreement with that. The courts seem to be putting brakes, but this ADANI cannot run away. So, ladies and gentlemen, in this analysis, I want us to go further into who this ADANI could be. Maybe ADANI is not whoever we are thinking of. Maybe we are thinking that ADANI is an Asian. Maybe ADANI is just a name that has been used, has been borrowed from that Asian origin, so that the black ADANI can use it here locally. Because Barack MULUKA is asking, who is this ADANI who can't run away? So before we further this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, please, I'd like to kindly request you to go below there and like this video. It's so important. If you like this video, that is the only way YouTube shares our content. Subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed before, and to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Who is this black ADANI? Well, Barack MULUKA went through a series of statements, released series of statements. Most of those statements were, reacted to Rigathi Gachagua, and there's one particular statement here that I also want to take you through. Let me just take you through this statement before I share the video, where Barack MULUKA is asking who this black ADANI could be. Now he says, the DP is giving the president a dose of his own medicine, and the president doesn't like that medicine that he was administering upon the former president Uhuru Kenyatta. My fellow Kenyans need to know that they are on their own. We must reconstitute ourselves as the public, as the new force that is going to exercise vigilance. We are writing history. That is what Barack MULUKA told us here in this tweet that has been shared by Citizen TV. Back to the previous tweet that I read about the black ADANI. You see, the truth of the matter, ladies and gentlemen, is that I've been looking at these discussions on ADANI, the court cases, the state house or the cabinet meetings. They were all conducted on a Tuesday. And it's so coincidental that on a Tuesday, that is the day Rigathi Gachagua appeared in Parliament, and that is the day he was, the impeachment motion was confirmed by the members of Parliament, 281 against 44 members of Parliament. And you're also aware that there are members of Parliament who did not participate. One of them, Babu Owino, there's Dini Nyoro also. So Tuesday, and the same Tuesday is the day I stumbled upon a tweet from Okiya Omtatah, and Okiya Omtatah was begging Kenyans not to be fooled, you know, and he was very, very categorical here that stop losing focus. You know, Kenyans, and I admit that I'm one of those people, Kenyans seems to have lost focus and concentrated on Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment. See, the truth of the matter is that right now, all videos on Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment go viral. Now that is the honest reality, ladies and gentlemen. And talking about going viral, you realize that the videos on Adani are less viral. So that means many people are talking about Gachagua than Adani. So before people know it, you know, things shall have happened here locally, and it will be too late. There was a lot of pressure on this matter of Adani before matters impeachment surfaced. That is why some people still believe that hii mambo ya impeachment ya Rigathi ni kitu ambayo labda ni game tu inachezwa pale, ni kama ka game kanachezwa pale. Hiyo game inachezwa polepole, alafu by the time you know it, the Senate will have overturned the decision by the National Assembly. And by the way, the National Assembly is not the one that does impeachment. They only front the motion, support the motion, and then give the Senate to impeach or to disapprove their decision, the decision of the National Assembly. So that's why the Senate, hapo ndio mbivu na mbichi itajulikana hapo. So Black Adani, who is this Black Adani? Talking about Black Adani from the statement of Barack Muluka, I can say that maybe Barack Muluka is trying to tell us that there is a Kenyan who is going to milk from this deal of JKIA Adani. And this Kenyan is the one that is pushing Adani to stay put. That even if Kenyans are opposed to it, stay put. Even if Kenyans are threatening to go to conduct mass action, stay put. So that is a message that is being given to Adani. And Adani is literally being assured of protection. That is why you find that despite there is all these oppositions, Adani is still here. I mean, you know, he's not showing signs that he want to back off. In fact, when there was a lot of talk on JKIA Adani deal, tukashtukia kuna shaa tena. Before you could even gather more information on this, tukashtukia kuna Ketrako. So, this Adani person is what Barack Muluka is trying to say, that there could be presence of Black Adani. Maybe after all, the person whom we think is the person we should be aiming our guns on is not really the person who is on the ground. That there is another person on the ground that is going to benefit from the deal. Literally, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I make from this statement that came from Barack Muluka. But I wanted to take this opportunity to go below there and offer a reaction on what do you think about this statement from Barack Muluka. Do you think Barack Muluka is trying to show us something here? Because personally, the statement of Black Adani means a lot, and people, maybe the investigative agency should unearth who this Black Adani is so that we know him, because he can't run away. I mean, based on the tweet, this Black Adani cannot run away. Kenyans are opposed, but he's still staying put. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to rest my case here, but just go below in your comment section and you can offer a reaction on this statement from Barack Muluka. Perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.